Good evening, everyone. Today we have with us another addition to the long list of players which have managed to join the youth setups of various ISL clubs in these 6 to 7 years of global sports coaching. Please welcome 𝐸𝐴 Bhagat. Hi, Neil.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Fine. How was the flight back to Delhi?
It was good.
Good. And which tournament did you play for recently?
I played the 𝐶𝐞𝐢𝐥 World Cup hosted by Reliance Foundation.
Interesting name. And the intention is clear by the name that to not promote age fraud because it hurts Indian football a lot. Yeah?
Yes.
So, how has the journey been? I remember you when you were a kid, and since you were a kid, you were always enthusiastic towards football, towards game, playing all the time, even practicing in the games which are meant for your elder brother, always trying to get some playing time. So, how has the journey been now? You are donning these new colors of Bengaluru FC as an under 15 player, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, how has the journey been?
The journey has been really good. Training here is very realistic, so whenever I play there or I play any match, every situation seems familiar. I can play how I play and I play with confidence. Seems familiar and it's easier.
So the reason you say familiar is that whenever you go, anywhere you play, you are playing football.
Yes.
And the methodology and the training sessions here mostly have football.
Yes, sir.
So you are familiar with a lot of situations. Do you also think that being familiar with situations also help your confidence?
Yes, sir.
Like, can you explain, like you play as a centre back, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you have the ball, then can you explain some situations?
Like when I get the ball from the keeper, I know where my options, as I've been put in that situation many times, different training sessions. I know where my players are and what can I do with the ball when I get the ball. I know when if they have the ball, they go for a long ball, where should I position myself to intercept the ball.
Right. So it helps you basically, familiarity with situations helps you in your decision making.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And how did you manage to balance your studies? Because it's a very common challenge that we keep hearing from so many players around us that sir, पढ़ाई में manage करना पड़ा, hard field exams आ रहे, final हो रही है. So and you are a very good student as well, because we know from your parents that you are a very good student. So how do you manage both?
So by regular studying, and one of the most useful tips for managing studies is to actually study in school instead of just sitting.
So do at school what you go to school for, and a training session give you 100%.
Yeah.
So that is the only way. And what about mobile phones? Distraction, you're able to manage?
Mobile phones, like it's good to use for a limited amount of time, but overusing is of course bad for health.
Yeah, very mature views coming from a 14-year-old player, and we can see how it is shaping your career, and very good to see that, Neil. And what are the future plans now? What do you think? Now you are in a youth setup of an ISL club, and I think which has given India so many players, most recent being 𝐸𝐴 Bhagat, the legendary Indian captain. So now you are in his club as a youth player, under 15 player. Where are your thoughts right now? What is your thinking right now?
My thinking is that even though I'm in one of the best youth clubs in India, I still have to improve myself, because there's no point in playing in such a big club if I'm not improving. I'll also graduate to under 17 when I give my 100% so I can play for Bengaluru even in under 17.
Because being at an ISL club, the competition is always going to be really high. So either you improve or you are extinct, right? So you are, so basically in one line, you are trying to push the boundaries and improve as a player all the time. Okay, so many people in India, so many kids, I would say, not people, so many kids and youth players want to get into youth setups of ISL clubs. And there you are. What advice would you give to, let's say, not a 7-year-old, too young to listen to the advice, maybe say 10 to 13-year-old players who are practicing back at their home clubs, that if you want to end up at a youth setup of an ISL club, this, you should do. Basically a checklist. What would you say?
A common mistake which youth players make is that they think that they'll improve just by playing in the training. Improvement is not just about the training, it's about getting good rest, getting good nutrition, and also giving you 100%.
The only way someone can give 100% at training
is by good rest and nutrition, as their body should also be at 100% to give 100%.
Because if the body is not at 100%, freshness. Even if you want to give 200%, you can't because your body won't allow. Fantastic. It was really a pleasure speaking to you, Neil. Reconnecting you after your recent visit to Bangalore and your recent tournament, 𝐍𝐞𝐢𝐥 Ford Cup at Reliance facility. And I think you're flying back this weekend to Bangalore for your fantastic season ahead. And I wish you all the best. We at Global Sports Coaching wish you a very healthy career and a fantastic progression to under 17, under 19. And we are very sure that you are going to end up in the senior team of professional club. Okay? All the best, Neil.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.